All right, we are now joined by the environmental stewardship kids. They just got back from Florida. How are we doing, guys?
Good. Yeah, we're tired.
Tired?
Yeah, really tired.
They just got back last night. So talk a little bit about your trip. What all happened?
Oh, I mean, we did a lot of stuff. We obviously went to Florida.
We had some bad luck. A lot of bad luck, actually.
Yeah.
I mean,
Talk a little bit about that.
when we went to QS High School, I mean, there was a bomb threat.
So we all evacuated the school. So that ended that.
It was their second one, like that month, which was crazy. I mean, like no one like freaked out about it.
It was
They
so
act like it was
casual.
completely normal.
It was
And then-
so casual.
Last night when we were in Atlanta, the like a drill like started happening, and they were like almost wanted us to evacuate the airport.
We had our 5-hour delay yesterday because when we boarded the plane, we all boarded too fast because of a delay, so they had us boarding the front and the back, and then it wedged the luggage truck underneath the plane, so we all had to get off and they unloaded all of our baggage.
Wait, we can't forget about the worst part. I got hot sauce all over my bag.
Oh,
Yeah,
I got
Parker's bag.
El Saboni.
His bag exploded.
Parker and I got stung by jellyfish. Mine was because Charlie threw it at me.
There was a
but-
tornado warning while you were there. A
Yeah.
lot of bad weather.
I almost
No,
lost my
but-
finger. We can talk about,
Yes,
we
you
can
did.
talk
Little
about
bit
the
different.
positives, though.
yeah, it sounds like a little bit of bad luck. But,
No, we had a good time. Like the first day, I think was really fun. We went to the Turtle Research Hospital and the Turtle Hospital and the Dolphin Research Center, and that was really fun. We saw all the turtles and got to hang out with the dolphins.
Yeah, but it was really cold at the dolphin.
Yeah, it
At
started
the
raining
dolphin
and it was
research.
really windy.
It was
so-
really cold.
yeah, I understand it was a little bit colder than you guys were expecting it to be.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I mean, it was still fun.
And you were telling me one day you got a sunburn though.
I did get really
Parker
sunburned.
got a really bad sunburn.
I think we had like 2 days of full sunshine.
Yeah.
Parker's sunburn was so bad that he got a thing called Hell's Itch. It affects 5% of people that get sunburns, and that was really interesting.
So what was it like living together in those condos or whatever for
Oh,
a
it,
week?
the duplex. I mean, on the boy side, really chill. I mean, super laid back. I mean,
You also had a lot more room than
Yeah.
the girls did.
I
We
mean,
were
like
crammed in
we'd
a
watch
room.
TV and eat cereal and have late night talks, and then
Well, you have to remember, it was 8 girls to 4 boys, so all the girls are crammed on one side, and like 3
of
girls
us
are
shared
sleeping
one
in like
bed.
a full
Yeah, they had a
bed.
full-size bed in our bedroom, and Abby, Lexi, and Chloe all slept in that, and I slept on the cot next to that.
Yeah.
And we all shared like a mirror that was like this big getting ready in the morning. It was awful.
But it was good.
A lot of bonding. We got
Yeah,
real
we
close.
definitely learned a lot about each other this trip.
Yeah, did you guys ever get sick of each other, or was it just?
Just like the last day, I
The
think.
last
We were
day.
just kind of ready to be
Yeah,
home.
the last day we were definitely kind of
Irritated.
snapping at each other
Yeah.
a little bit, but I don't know, just kind of.
You learned to
back-
filter.
Yes.
You learned to filter what you're saying.
We learned how. We did
Yeah.
learn how to filter.
So you guys did some volunteer opportunities as well while you were there. Talk a little bit about that.
the beach cleanup the first, like the second or third day.
Boca Chica.
We
Yeah,
did
at
Boca
Boca Chica.
You'd be
Um,
amazed how much trash
Oh
is
my
on the
gosh,
beach.
it was sad.
12 to
horrible.
16 tons they picked up in
Like 3 months ago, they said.
yeah,
Yeah.
just like in one day.
It was really sad. Like so many, a lot of shoes.
Yeah, there's a lot of shoes.
A
A
lot
lot
of
of-
plastic.
Just a bunch of
It
plastic.
was really gross.
And we like came upon like this like fort, and the guy described it as like a Lord of the Flies type of thing, and it was super sketchy, but it was like, really cool. They
You
just
got a
like
pretty
lot
cool
of
Yeah.
picture with it.
like
Yeah.
homeless people live in it. It's weird.
Yeah, they're using there's like frisbees used to like carry water. I don't know. It was so cool in there.
So favorite memories. What we got?
Oh, I don't know.
Okay, I
Deep
think.
sea fishing.
Yeah,
deep sea
when
fishing
Shiloh
was
caught a
fun.
shark, it was so cool.
That was
That's
quite the story around here. Everyone was like, "There's a shark! They caught a shark! How'd they do
Yeah.
that?"
It was awesome.
It was really
That was
cool.
pretty
They just used one of the fishes that we caught and they put it on a hook, like they skinned it and stuff. It was really gross, but it caught a shark, so.
I saw quite a few pictures of you guys out fishing and doing that stuff. You guys were at some southern point or something, the most southern point.
Yeah.
Yep.
It's
the
90
southernmost.
What's it?
point.
90 miles from Cuba.
Yeah.
90 miles from Cuba. No, I thought another funny memory was when was it Parker pushed Chloe into like this canal.
Oh, the canal.
And we wanted to go swimming in it, but we learned that there's like jellyfish at the bottom and there's
barnacles.
razor clams and barnacles like all over. And so we're like, no, we're not swimming.
And
And
then-
Parker just pushes her in, and she's just so chill. She's just like, okay, and just like trying to swim out. It was, I don't know.
It was cold. It was cold.
sheltered really good that day. She just laughed it off.
So you guys had to all do different projects. What did you guys do for your projects to connect
We
these
just
two places?
go around and talk about it.
I did invasive species. So I'm studying the difference between the zebra mussels and the lionfish, on how they affect the ecosystems. And what we did is we went to the Key West Aquarium, and I talked to like Mike Hawkins here. He's like the naturalist DNR someone, and so that's how like I'm connecting and I'm doing like comparing and contrasting them.
I did tourism, and so here I talked to Karina Woodward, who helps with Explore Okoboji. So she does like the websites, and she does a lot of the advertising for this area. And then unfortunately, the lady I was supposed to meet with in Florida, our plans kind of fell through, so I didn't get to meet with her. But I think I just learned a lot when they talked about the ecosystems and learning that the effects that tourism has on the Keys.
I didn't really have a compare and contrast. I just took a ton of pictures of our trip, and I'm kind of just putting a slideshow and stuff together. So.
The journalist of the trip.
Yeah, pretty much.
I talked to Mrs. Strunk today, and we changed plans. I'm doing the presentation over like each day, so every slide's like dedicated to the certain day that we did. So.
But talk about Peter Lick. That was really cool.
Oh yeah. So originally I was planning to do like photography and stuff like that, but there wasn't really much to like talk about because I didn't get to meet Peter Lick or any of that. We talked to the director, and his gallery was like really amazing.
It was
Like he has the #1 spot for like the most expensive pictures sold, and it was like $6.5 million.
Wow.
And so it was really
It's
cool.
definitely very successful.
Yeah, his pictures are
Yeah,
amazing.
they were really
Yeah,
generous
what
to
he
us for
does.
sure.
I did cost of living, so I'm like comparing like cost of groceries and stuff. And then we also went and looked at houses down there.
It's really cool.
And what's really like interesting is that your mortgage cost down there will be about the same as cost as your insurance, which is crazy.
That would be crazy.
I researched soil and then plants at the botanical gardens, which was very interesting.
That was another volunteer opportunity
Yeah.
too.
We volunteered there.
Yeah.
Cleaned up the garden.
Planted.
It's got a lot of bug
plants.
bites.
A lot of bug bites.
Oh.
Yeah.
Parker, I don't know if it was a bug bite or what happened to his eye, but just one day, his eye started getting really
Oh, yeah,
puffy, and then
Parker's
it
eye's
was like half closed, and
It's so funny.
it's like, what the heck happened to your eye? So that's just another funny thing that happened. Abby?
What'd you do for your trip?
I went to the school and compared Key West school to here, obviously. And, I mean, it was fun, but we didn't really get a lot of time there because of the bomb threat.
It's a whole bomb
But we
threat.
also got to salsa dance to them after that.
Oh,
That
yeah,
was
that was
really
fun.
fun.
Yeah, that was really
Yeah.
Are you good salsa dancing?
I mean,
Nikki's horrible.
Yeah, Nikki's
Nikki's
bad.
horrible.
Who's good? Totally was good.
Totally was good.
Park-
Good.
Parker was too fast.
Yeah, Parker was like taking up the whole
It's
dance
just
floor.
It's really fun though.
So, what did you guys learn that you would not learn in a normal classroom? What skills were you learning?
Oh, it was like
Communication.
How to live in a group, like, helped with, like, going off to college.
Yeah.
And we had to keep our own ledgers and stuff like that, so that was like really cool that you have to keep track of your own money and like journaling and stuff like that.
and like cooking and cleaning and doing laundry.
That was, yeah, I know Rob said he didn't even know how to do any of that
Yeah.
before he left, so.
No, like each of us had to cook a meal every night, and so that was different.
Yeah.
We definitely learned like more responsibility and how to really be in a group setting with everyone like 24/7.
Yeah.
So
So overall, did we have fun?
yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. All right. Good. So you guys can get back to normal here, get back to the cold weather that we're having, but
Oh my gosh.
I was actually happy.
So
to get off
happy
the
to
plane.
see snow.
Oh my gosh, when I saw
Yeah.
So happy to see snow.
Talk about
Charlie's
my
outside
mouth,
the
huh?
airport, like.
Oh,
yeah,
yeah.
we've had quite a bit of snow around, but it's getting a little bit warmer around here
We
anyways.
should have talked about canoeing.
What about canoeing? Let's hear about this. Before we go, let's hear a little bit about this canoe.
So we went canoeing through 9 Mile Pond in the Everglades. It's not like when you think of canoeing, you think of like like an open lake canoeing.
No.
But it's like this like twisty trail like
Mangrove
like,
trees,
the
like,
trees
man-
like this
all over
far
the
apart,
place.
and you have like this much room for
The
your
best
canoe to
part
go
is
through.
she talks about how the mangroves are so important to the ecosystem.
And we're
just
crazy.
ramming into the mangroves and we can't help it.
It was like for like 3 hours. It was like you're just tired after that, and like
Everyone was getting mad at each other because Nick and Tully,
they were horrible.
they'd come out super fast and they're like,
And
yes,
then
and then
push
they
you back behind
smack
them.
you and like push you into the
First to the
mangroves.
Yeah.
I just think for like Haley and me, like we were probably some like the worst canoers there, but we're having like Mrs. Shrunk is telling us how to turn. We're having people run into us as soon as we get it. People
Nick
are
and
passing
Tully.
us, and we're just like looking
Sorry.
at each other.
And it was just Charlie ran me into a spider web, and I had to filter really. To that point, it was bad.
No,
It was like
to say the least, it was definitely a bonding experience.
It was a lot
As
of
most
fun.
trips are, they're very,
Yes.
very much bonding.
you know, you're really close in a 12-person van. you just sit by people you wouldn't normally sit by. They fall asleep on you.
Yeah,
There's
fun
droolers.
fact, Parker Tolman gives off a ton of body heat.
Yeah.
So if you are cold, you sit by Parker Tolman.
Good to know. Well, thank you guys for joining me, and hope you had fun. And
Yeah, thanks, boss.
Thanks, Jacob.
and thank you guys for joining us.